The Tradeshouse Glasgow Modern Apprentice Awards showcase the achievements of young people who have chosen the apprenticeship route to further their career prospects while promoting traditional trades alongside modern skills. It was in 1605 that 14 historic craft guilds united to form the Tradeshouse of Glasgow, which established and maintained the apprenticeship system in the city in medieval times. The organisation continued to regulate apprenticeships for more than 200 years, transforming people into tradesmen and eventually masters of their chosen craft, ensuring high-quality workmanship and customer service. When the Tradeshouse established the Modern Apprentice of the Year Awards in 2006, it reinvigorated its efforts to promote the vocational and personal benefits that apprenticeships provide in training and development today. The awards are now rebranded as the Tradeshouse Glasgow Modern Apprentice Awards. The 2018 winner will be selected from our 8 finalists and presented with an inscribed trophy which will remain on display in the Trades Hall in Blythswood Street, home to the Tradeshouse since 1794. George Cruickshank, North Ayrshire Council.
I'm a civil engineering apprentice in the structures department. I live locally, so I care a lot about the area. I want to do a good job. There's kind of smaller projects that get done by myself that affect the local people on a daily basis, like a small footbridge in a park or whatnot. I wanted to, do an apprenticeship because I learn better by doing work and going to college. When you say you're leaving university, they think it's a bad thing, but now they've seen me, how I'm progressing well, and I feel more confident through my modern apprenticeship. I think it's really important to be polite, especially when you're working for the council. You have to work with the community on a daily basis, and a lot of their feedback goes into designs that you might come up with. Also, I feel as if you just have to get the simple things right, like being in time, and I feel like I bring out all of that, what the council are looking for. I hope to progress as far as I can in the engineering field, get as many projects as I can under my belt, either here or another company.
Andrew Finlayson, BAE Systems.
I'm a structural detail design apprentice working for BAE Systems naval ships. I feel that I bring confidence and I bring technical knowledge. I'm quite thorough and I'm keen to learn, so I feel that when I'm actually doing the job, I know exactly what I'm doing and I do it to a high level. It's always to the appropriate standards that the business use. I feel that I contribute quite a lot to the workplace. I was previously the chairman of the Apprentice Council. I spoke to apprentices and found out what was going well, what was going bad, and I could raise them at a local and national level. I've done a lot of charity events, raising money for local charities to the business, such as Erskine and CHAS, which is Children's Hospices across Scotland. Throughout the apprenticeship I have done an HNC and an HND in engineering systems, and this gave me a good grounding, a good bit of knowledge for when I came into the business. However, in October last year I enrolled onto an Open University course because I want to progress myself to hopefully get my engineering degree, and hopefully when I complete I'm looking to do a Masters in engineering as well. I've had a lot of obstacles, mostly through the work I've been doing. It's quite challenging, the work is of high level. Therefore, you have a lot of detailed design and integrational problems, gaining a good understanding of what needs to be done and so that it will work when we go to operations and build the ship. I think you need good team skills, communication skills, and I feel I bring that. I'm not afraid to ask questions or speak to people. I treat everyone exactly the same, whether it be my manager or the guy sitting next to me. For the future, I hope to obtain my degree in engineering, and I want to progress through the ranks within BAE Systems. I want to go up and move, hopefully to try and get more involved in the operations side of things and understand the product, understanding the issues that they have on the product, and then take that back into design. And eventually, once I feel I'm a competent engineer, take up a managerial role within the business.
Courtney Early, Blythswood Square Hotel.
I'm the reception supervisor, and I've worked here for 4 years now. If there's any help that's needed, I'll help with each department and things. I have got the experience to do that, so it's good to go back and help out if any department's struggling, or if they had any sick calls, they can call me and I can help with it. So I'm always happy, cheery, always happy to help them. So I feel as if, for me, that's That's a big thing, like to make every guest that walk in the door feel welcome. You always need to be professional. You're like the face of the hotel, so when you walk in the hotel, that's the face you see. So any guest that walks through that door, you want to give them a 5-star service. So each new start that comes out of this, I'll train them up from where I started until where I am now. There's always people to support us throughout hospitality, so we've got like training matters which helped us with apprenticeships. If I'm ever struggling, I can email them. They will push you forward to go as far as you can go. With the actual company, we do like help the homeless. So I'm in like a consultant committee team at the moment, so basically we get together every month, so we get bags and everything ready. So last month I organised that, so we've got a few bags and then we'll send it down to the homeless charity. I see myself as a reception manager and I want to get like all younger people to join the industry. There is so much opportunities. Like at the moment I'm working with Hit Scotland, we've got like a wee community going. We're like starting up new programmes and that for them. They wanted like younger people to be involved in that and show them what like careers they can get. And at the moment I want to do a graduate programme, so I'm working my way to that. That will be starting in September, so I want to bring that on, and that means I've got something else to focus on while doing my job at work.
Matthew McKinley, BAE Systems.
I'm an apprenticeship pipe fitter within BAE Systems. Came from a mechanical background. I'm slightly older than the normal intake for an apprentice. Whenever I joined the company, I had already worked from I was 15 within various industries. Within my trade group, I'd started out as a fabricator and then got switched trade to a pipe fitter, which served me in learning different welding skills and fabrication skills that I can bring forward into pipe fitting. Within BAE Systems, I'm involved in various different things. I'm part of the Apprenticeship Council, which we run outside volunteer work. We also do fundraising and make apprentices aware of joining the company in an engineering field. I have worked in various other aspects within the company. I worked on the Waverley as part of a development programme within the company. I say the main obstacle was moving from Ireland. I came specifically for the job. Other than that, being slightly older, in a younger group of apprentices has been an obstacle, but it's something you have to overcome. Accuracy is a quality that's needed, also patience. You also need to be willing to learn. While you might think you're experienced or you know what you're doing, I still have to ask some of the tradesmen on how to complete jobs just because it's still outside my learning and it gives me a chance to grow, develop and learn to improve myself. I'd like to see my apprenticeship out, which is finishing in September. After that, stay within the company to gain more experience and qualifications before deciding what to do next. Ideally start my own company later down the line.
Chris Tait, Dumbreck Decorators. Unfortunately, Chris Tait wasn't available to film for us. Chris is an apprentice painter and decorator at Dumbreck Decorators, following the SVQ Level 3 Painting and Decorating Framework. He has accomplished much to date, including awards in the second year of his apprenticeship from South Lanarkshire College. The dyslexia about which he was concerned has proved not to be a real problem, down mainly to his determination to succeed. Erin Tinney, Doosan Babcock.
I'm a technical apprentice within Doosan Babcock within the asset management function. I really feel that I bring to my workplace and my role a level of maturity. This is due to the fact that I attended university prior to this to study music, so completely different from engineering. I was studying music as a classical singer and I unfortunately had some health issues and wasn't able to sing anymore. However, that transition and overcoming that challenge is something that I feel I've done really, really well, and I would love to inspire others to be able to see that apprenticeship is a really viable option for a career change and a career path. Along with my day-to-day activities, I attend school events to try and encourage people into science, technology, engineering and maths roles. I also was an active member in Scottish Apprenticeship Week, So they did a case study on my journey from school to university to study music, and then the transition from that to go to engineering. It's something I feel really, really passionate about, and I think if that case study has inspired even one person to consider an apprenticeship, that's a success to me. The qualities needed for good working practice are, first and foremost, capability, so that you're competent in doing the work that you're doing. But also, I think it's really important to be personable. I think if you're approachable and people are happy to ask you for help, or indeed tell you that you might need help and you're happy to take that, I think that's a really important quality to have. And I think my maturity has allowed me to have that confidence in my capabilities, but also I can assess my own work and know that maybe I'm not quite there and I need to get help, and I'm quite happy to ask for it. Alongside my apprenticeship, I'm also studying an open university degree. My kind of development through that will be to complete the foundation degree and take it hopefully up to master's level, and then on to be chartered through my experience within Doosan Babcock.
Kiera May Taylor, North Ayrshire Council.
I am a Business and Administration Modern Apprentice for North Ayrshire Council. I work within the Finance and Corporate Support Directorate of the Council, more specifically the Business Support team. From the minute I entered my job, I really clicked with my team and the company culture. I was and still am very eager to provide an excellent customer service, and I strive to do that every day. Work really hard to make sure that I have the skills and abilities to cover most of the tasks within my team, so should a member of staff go off sick or be on annual leave, I can cover those duties. I've also volunteered to attend pre-employment apprenticeship training, work with the students that come in from school on work placements. So I mentor them, show them what we do, and make sure they're having a constructive time during our working hours. I've also volunteered to go on different training courses, such as our minute taking course. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work with the council, and I can confidently say that this apprenticeship has put me in good stead for any route that I take in life. I've chosen to go to college next year to study applied sciences with the intention to go off to uni the year after. I would like to work here part-time next year, so hopefully I'll be able to keep doing that.
Toni Lamont, North Ayrshire Council.
I work for the North Ayrshire Ranger Service, and I'm based at Eglinton Country Park. Through my role as a ranger, I provide biodiversity monitoring and education. I think I bring the energy that is needed, and because I have such a passion for it, I really want to do my best. I contribute my enthusiasm because I love working as a team and trying to drive myself to do as much as I can, as best as I can. I just want to improve all my skill set to become a really good ranger and never stop learning. Through my role as a ranger, we do education, so we work with schools and we get to know the children and see them grow and learn and open their eyes to the wildlife that's around them. Through this apprenticeship, I've found some tricky bits by learning all the species. So just trying to learn each one gradually, it's been quite tricky, but doing that, it's just made me more enthusiastic about it. I just want to learn more and more. My ambitions for the future is to go to university. I'm starting in September. I'm going to do countryside management to pursue my career that has just started here, and I also wanted to return back to Eglinton Park to carry on my role as a ranger.
My name's Danny. I'm last year's Glasgow Modern Apprentice Award winner. Since I won the award, I feel my confidence has been boosted a lot. It's made me push myself a bit further to try and start my own business. I've also won another 2 awards since. I was at the CITB Apprentice Awards in London. I was the runner-up for Scotland. I was at the Plaisters Training Awards also in London, and I was the second best plastering apprentice in the whole of Britain. Also, since the award, I've trained an apprentice, and I'm in the process of training another apprentice. Seeing him do well just makes my job a whole lot better. The advice I'd give for the finalists this year is don't be disappointed if you don't win. You've done well just to get to where you are just now. Good luck to this year's candidates for the Glasgow Modern Apprentice Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trace House Glasgow Modern Apprentice Awards 2018.